Hi everyone, welcome back to Learning with Leah. I'm glad you could join me today to learn more about some English expressions so that you sound more natural in your speech. Today we're going to look at collocations and specifically with the word go. All right, so collocations are words that go together in English where if you used a different word, it might be grammatically correct, but it might not sound good. So the words that I'm providing here are words that naturally just go together and we say a lot in English. The words that kind of just flow together. So if you're able to learn collocations, you'll sound more natural as you are using them in your English. You'll sound more like a native speaker. All right, so let's get started. So today we are looking at collocations with go. So they are words that that start with go and have another word attached to it. It's just two words together. So you treat them like normal words, right? So go is just like a normal verb here. So you will change it from present to past to future like a normal verb. It's just the two words that typically go together. So I'm going to talk about them. All right, so first one, go out of business. If you go out of business, that means that your business no longer is working and you have to shut down. You have to close your store because maybe you were not making enough money, maybe you don't have enough money, or there's no more money. But you have to close your stores, you have to quit and shut down your operation. So you would say, they are going out of business. You might say, oh, did you see my favorite store is going out of business? It means they are shutting their doors, they are no longer in business. To go astray. That means that to go astray means you get lost. This could be used literally or metaphorically. So it could mean that maybe you have a cat and it disappeared. Maybe because it walked off and got lost. It could also mean, you could also use it metaphorically or not literally, and maybe mean that somebody kind of has gotten lost in life. Maybe they have went down a bad path, for example. They have gone astray. To go bad. This is a super common phrase we use when something is not good anymore, but especially with food. So if we're talking about food that has started to rot, maybe you have fresh food, maybe apples or I don't know, zucchini or tomatoes. Fresh food does not last very long. So if it goes bad, that means it begins to rot. We use this a lot to just explain that it's starting to go bad. It's starting to start to break down and rot. To go bankrupt. So to go bankrupt means that you no longer have any money. And so you have to claim and say that I have no more money and kind of admit that. So to go bankrupt means that your business, kind of like this, to go out of business, but you no longer have any more money to pay bills, to do anything, to live or anything like that. So you can, in America, you can claim that you are going bankrupt, and you have to, there are many different tax things and you have to do with the government. But that is the phrase going bankrupt. Next, to go online. So nowadays, right, you are online learning English. With COVID, many people are going online to learn English, to shop, to buy their groceries. There's so many different things that you can do nowadays online. So go online is normally the verb that we use when we're talking about doing research online, whether it's research or shopping or studying. You might say, yeah, I'm going online to look for this. Or how did you find that shirt? It's really cute. Oh, I went online and found it, for example. All right. Let's do some more. To go bald. Typically this happens with men, but that means when you start to lose your hair. We normally don't say lose your hair. We normally say you're going bald. When you begin to lose your hair and maybe your hairline, we say starts to recede. It means your hairline starts to go back. It means we could say you're going bald. Right? You're getting older, you are losing your hair. You're going bald. All right, to go mad or to go crazy. Some people say to go insane. That means that you are going crazy. And this can be used as an idiom where somebody, if you went mad or if you're gone mad, that means that your mind is not right? You are maybe making poor decisions or your mental state is not good. This could be literally or figuratively. All right, to go green. You might know this collocation because many people are going green. Many different companies are. So with the strives and the efforts of being more economically friendly, or not economically, sorry, economically friendly, people are starting to go green. That means that they're starting to recycle more, to use less plastic, to use more recyclable things, to not waste so much, to make sure you clean up so that trash does not get in the ocean, for example. People are trying to be more conscious, more aware of the world and making sure that we are taking care of our world. So we say, we refer to someone or a company by saying, oh, they are going green, or they went green. When they're taking those actions, trying to be more friendly to the world. To go missing. So if somebody or something is missing, it's not there, we would use the phrase to go missing. So if you cannot find your keys and you're like looking everywhere, oh my goodness, they went missing. They went missing. I cannot find them anywhere. We use go missing as the verb there in that phrase. To go out of fashion. This is a very common phrase if we're talking about clothing or trends, especially for younger people who like to stay fashionable or like to look nice. As you know, fashion goes up and down, right? One year, this is very popular to wear, and then it changes, and now this is popular to wear, and it goes always back and forth with new trends and new things to wear. So if something is not trendy, it's not trendy right now, maybe it was a year ago or 5 years ago, you would say, oh, that went out of fashion, right? That's gone out of fashion. It's no longer acceptable, or it's not fashionable now. And lastly, to go smoothly. This is a super common one we're talking about if something went well. If you took a test and you did very good on it, or anything that you do that ends up being good, that goes well. If you took a test, if you took a trip somewhere, anything that you do, really, you can say, oh, that went smoothly. Maybe even if it's a negative thing, maybe you and your significant other broke up. Maybe you were dating and now you broke up and you had to break up with them. You might say, actually, it was very sad, but it went smoothly, right? It actually went well, or better than expected. All right, so these are some of the collocations with go. All right, we have go out of business, go astray, go bad, go bankrupt, go online, go bald, go mad or crazy or insane, go green, go missing, go out of fashion, and go smoothly. So those are some great collocations. Again, these are great phrases to be able to use, and just words that fit together well. So when you're speaking, you will just sound more natural. Your English will just sound like a native. So hopefully this was helpful. If you have any suggestions or questions, make sure you comment below. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you next time. Bye, guys.